Nyintaku karma doyili na la donjama. Nyintaku karma doyili na la donjama. Nyintaku karma doyili na la donjama. Nyinta woi maraba. Natazosong.
Nah.
Woi bidab baby puanga.
Zidabuga.
Ayoy. Kadunguna chikan chantamal ili dansa wara. Woi.
Now that the family is informed about the blessing in the family, I will now start my duty with bathing the baby and taking very good care of the newly delivered mother. While the Yili Dana is making preparation towards the proper welcoming and naming of Sandu, he also consults the gods and spiritualities in the family to confirm if the child is reincarnated. If so, he then finds out if any rituals is to be done before the late relative's name is passed on to the newly born. If not, through the consultation from the family, from the gods of the family, a befitting name is sought and blessed upon this newly born. Today is the 6th day after the birth of Sandu, and so today is Guli Tarabu. We share kola to our loved ones and friends in invitation to Yulu Valuable Sandu, because at the moment his name has not been known yet. On this very day, you will see this traditional plate called pong placed above the sleeping area of the baby. When they are twins, you will see 2, triplets, 3, and the number continues. Inside this pong, you will see maize filled to the brim, symbolizing an overflow of wealth and food throughout his life. You will also see cotton, which signifies clothing for the child in his or her entire life. You will see a medium of exchange, be it money or cowries, holding on to hope and faith to the riches of the child that will go a long way, not just to affect the child, but the generation to come. Looking in here, we have kola nuts. You see, whatever we do, either in naming ceremonies, enskillment, or marriages, we use kola nuts so that the newly born will love to continue to use our custom and traditions in this our great land. Dagbang. We have 3 kola nuts here. Hence, it tells it's a baby boy. But when you see 4 kola nuts, it tells you it's a baby girl. Today is the 7th day, and Mbawazam has arrived to shave Sando's hair and to circumcise him. Chalukumsi in Yaba. Chalukumsi. Make his name known to us all. Traditionally, we name children based on certain occasions. For instance, when a child is born on the day of the fire festival, we name the child Asuro. And when a child is born after twins, we name the child Napari or Goro. We also name children based on our traditional months. For example, when a child is born on the month of Damba, we name the child Damba. And when a child is born on the month of Chimsi, we name the child Chimsi. We can't talk of naming the child without remembering and giving applause to the Mmapazo Asotwam, because she is the person to house the mother to deliver safely, and she also performed the everyday and night bath of the child. Now don't pass us to come on a socially. Ami. Ihi, abanya. Oi, takunsi. Na ona ngala barkanang. Ihi. Umfuriti baba. Gardema. Umbonso sma yankana. Uncle sma yankana. As you can see, I just named my daughter Umburitiba, meaning whenever people wish you bad or evil, and you always prosper in life, it tells how blessed you are to God. So therefore, I named her Umburitiba to always recognize her name, to become part of her identity. Dagbang pamba yale, no one lora, one foroba, foya pam kapai.
Anyways, I think Khadija deserves a bigger round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. This is pure education on how naming rights are done in Dagbon. But I don't have much to say on this. My judges would handle that. Honorable, shall we please listen to you on the performance of Khadija? Thank you.
Yeah. I will first of all greet her companion for their companionship and the assistance they provided her during when he was executing her exercise. Yeah. Was it traditionally done or Islamically?
It's traditionally.
Traditionally.
Yes, please.
Yeah. So, has something done before the shaving of the child's head, or you just came out and started shaving the child's head? Because I could see someone with a calabash doing something over there.
Yeah.
What was he doing?
Actually, she was demonstrating about, for instance, when someone has delivered or when someone's wives delivered,
Yeah.
and then they are to do the naming ceremony.
Okay.
They have to consult the gods to know
Gods,
whether the
yeah.
child is reincarnated. For instance, whether the child, like whether they should give those late fathers or grandfathers of the child names to the newly born. So they
Yeah.
need to consult the gods to
Yeah.
get proper information about the child before
Okay.
giving him or her name. If not, it might affect her.
Yeah. There are two key things missing, and I want to replace it or I want to fix it. If I do not fix it, when I go out, they will ask me. Sometimes we partook several events of this caliber, and we have been doing justice to whatever we are tasked to do. If I do not do it and go out, my grandfathers will ask me. You see, first of all, he need not to do it alone, the one pouring the libation. And he need not to wear hat, wear footwear, and he was supposed to be squatted. Are you okay? But he was wearing hat, he was also wearing footwear. Are you okay?
Yes.
And then, when the child was named, we did not hear any howling. The howling would have accompanied the name of the child. In case the baby is a boy, you howl it 3 times, and then it will go alongside with the name. Aside that, everything you have done, it has been marked. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you very much. And that was Khadija. If she is your favorite, remember, *800 *505 #MD08 is a nominee code. Vote for her as many times as possible. Tonight is again another eviction. I thank you, Khadija. You may go backstage.